Hello, this is Group 4's proposal for investing in Ulta Beauty. I am Karen Vang, and my partners for this proposal is Matthew Hilton and Christian Lopez. Group 4 proposes that Ulta Beauty expands into Canada, specifically the city of Toronto, and the province of Ontario, in order to address the growing consumer demand for diverse, convenient, and affordable beauty options. To support this recommendation, it is important to first understand Ulta Beauty's background, mission, and international growth strategy. Background and history of the company. Who is the company? Ulta Beauty is the largest specialty beauty retailer in the United States, known for offering one of the most diverse and inclusive assortments in the beauty industry. The company carries a wide range of cosmetics, skincare, fragrances, and hair care products, spanning both drugstore and prestige brands, as well as its own private label. Beyond retail, many Ulta locations also provide salon services such as hairstyling, makeup application, and even ear piercing, depending on the availability of licensed professionals. Ulta has built its reputation on convenience and accessibility, allowing customers to find everything from everyday essentials to luxury products in a single location, which has set it apart from narrowly focused competitors. When and where was the company founded? Ulta Beauty was founded in 1990 by Richard E. George and Terry Hansen in Bolingbrook, Illinois. The company emerged with a unique vision to bring together mass market and prestige products under one roof, something no other major retailer was doing at the time. This foundation quickly propelled Ulta into nationwide growth. Although its original founders left the company in the late 1990s, Ulta continued to evolve, eventually becoming a publicly traded company and expanding its leadership structure. Today, under the direction of CEO Keisha Stillman and a diverse team of executives overseeing areas such as finance, digital operations, supply chain, and human resources, Ulta continues to be a dominant force in the beauty market. The mission and vision statements of the companies throughout the year. Ulta Beauty's mission has consistently emphasized empowerment, inclusivity, and accessibility. While the company has grown significantly, its core values remain grounded in providing a wide range of products at varying price points and celebrating beauty as a source of confidence and self expression. Its present mission: every day we use the power of beauty to bring life the possibilities that lie within each of us, reflects a focus on both consumer experience and employee growth. Over the years, Ulta's emphasis has shifted toward greater inclusivity, community engagement, and supporting diverse brands. The company actively embraces beauty for all, promotes representation within its product lines, and prioritizes creating welcoming spaces for guests and staff alike. Although its operations have expanded globally, its central message, empowering individuals through accessible beauty, has remained steadfast. Company's international process. While Ulta Beauty's primary operations remain within the United States, the company has gradually expanded internationally in recent years. Its current global presence includes locations and partnerships in the United Kingdom, Ireland, and Mexico. The company is also preparing new soft launches in the Middle East, specifically in Saudi Arabia, the UAE, and Kuwait. Although Ulta has not yet expanded into Canada, the interest has existed since 2019, when the company considered moving into the Canadian market before postponing due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Given the company's successful performance in Mexico and the growing demand for diverse beauty options in Canada, expanding into Toronto represents a promising continuation of Ulta's global strategy. Country level analysis: political, economic, and legal systems in place and changes over the years. Canada is recognized for its stable parliamentary democracy, strong legal institutions, and predictable regulatory environment, all of which make it an attractive destination for foreign businesses. However, recent tensions between Canada and the United States, particularly under President Donald Trump's administration, have complicated trade relations. U.S. imposed tariffs on Canadian goods have led to increased economic strain, including layoffs in manufacturing, reduced exports, and lower consumer spending within Canada. Despite these disruptions, Canada has remained committed to negotiating long-term solutions and preserving cooperative relations. Still, ongoing tariffs disputes, including a recent announcement of an additional 10% tariff increase, create uncertainty for U.S. companies seeking to expand into the country, especially in provinces such as Ontario that have played a vocal role in the political back and forth. Socio-cultural system in place and changes. Canada, and particularly Toronto, is known for its cultural diversity, rapid population growth, and strong emphasis on community driven initiatives. Toronto's multicultural identity shapes its consumer culture, making inclusivity, accessibility, and convenience highly valued traits among shoppers. This is especially visible in the beauty market. Consumers increasingly seek a blend of affordable and prestige options in one place, a need that is not fully met by existing retailers. Sephora, the dominant beauty retailer in Canada, offers high-end products but lacks drugstore brands and does not provide salon services, leaving gaps in consumer convenience. As Toronto continues to expand and diversify, the demand for retailer offering range, accessibility, and in-store experiences aligns directly with Ulta Beauty's strengths. Risks associated with Canada. The primary risks associated with entering the Canadian market stem from political and economic uncertainties tied to U.S. Canada trade tensions. Tariffs on cross border goods increase operational costs for American companies, particularly those importing products or materials. Ontario's involvement in challenging the tariff include its public criticism, using Ronald Reagan's words criticizing tariffs. President Trump was deeply offended and claimed that Canada was overstepping boundaries and attempting to influence U.S. politics. On October 25th, Trump then announced plans for a 10% tariff increase that would be on top of the existing 45%. Ultimately, it has become increasingly evident that no side is genuinely winning under the current trade tensions. Both the United States and Canada are experiencing economic setbacks, rising import costs, weakened industry, disrupted supply chain, and growing uncertainties for businesses and consumers. These pressures reveal that the ongoing tariff conflict is not delivering strategic advantages to either nation. Instead, it is creating mutual harm, straining political relations, and undermining long-standing economic stability across North America. Potential implications for business operations. For Ulta Beauty, these political and economic tensions could lead to higher costs when importing U.S. beauty products into Canada, which would naturally squeeze profit margins and make operations more challenging. The friction between the two countries could also slow down expansion plans, complicate partnerships, and create delays through the supply chain. Even with these obstacles, the opportunity in Canada, especially in Toronto, is incredibly strong. Consumers have shown a real desire for a one stop beauty retailer that offers both affordable and prestige products, along with salon services that Sephora doesn't simply provide. Not just Sephora, but other beauty retailers that dominate the Canadian market. Because of this, Ulta has a genuine chance not only to succeed financially, but also to play a positive role in easing some of the strain between the US and Canada. Expanding into Toronto could become both a smart business decision and a gesture of connection, helping rebuild confidence and cooperation during a time when the relations feel especially strained.
My name is Matthew. I'll be going over industry and market analysis. For industries, Ultra Beauty operates in the cosmetic, skincare, hair, and beauty retail industry. Supplier power is moderate. Strong brand influence, but Ultra has negotiation leverage. The customer power is very high. Consumers easily switch to Sephora, drugstore, or online option. Substitutes, it's growing. Drugstores, online retail, and direct-to-consumer beauty brands. The competition level, it's high, with majority players like Sephora and shoppers from local drugstore markets. Industry profitability and trends. It's highly profitable industry with steady growth, especially in skincare and wellness. The current financial status. Ultra Beauty remains financially strong with steady revenue growth. Healthy cash flows support expansion, investments. Low debt levels improve ability to fund international entry. The competitive advantages. A strong omni-channel model. We have online plus in-store purchases. Highly successful loyal program. The ultimate rewards. Wide product mixture. Prestige plus mass beauty brands. In-house salon services different from Ultra from competitors. Stakeholders, international, executives, employees, shareholders, suppliers. The external, Canadian consumer, government regulators, beauty brands, investors. Shareholder values. Shareholders prioritize growth, profitability, and long-term market expansion. Expansion into Canada aligns with goals of diversification and increased revenue. Potential consumer moving into Canada. Canada has high income beauty-focused consumers. Beauty-focused consumers, I'm sorry. Strong demand for skincare, cosmetic, and hair care, and also wellness. It shoots for a younger demographic, 18 between 35, but no age discrimination there. The demographic, it shows a high brand loyalty. Ulta's mix of affordability prestige appeals to a broad market. The competitors in Canada. Domestic. Shopper, Drug Marts, Beauty, London Drugs. International. Sephora, strong footprint. Ultra can differentiate through low pricing, more variability, and for more variety in salon services. Government and institutional influences. Canada has a stable regulation, low political risk. Tariffs and import control on cosmetics must be managed. International institutions encourage cross-border retail investments. Civil society and CSR perceptions. Canada consumers value sustainability and ethical sources. Ulta's CSR initiates incentives, and and clean beauty lines support positive perception.
Hi everyone. So I'm doing international strategy. My name is Christian Lopez. So internationalization strategy. So basically, the current is primarily domestic operations, limited to international presence. Uh, Proposed entered in Canada using a wholly owned subsidiary and rationale, full control of brand experience and straw financial capacity. Ulta Beauty has historically been a company focused heavily on the US market with very limited international presence. That means their brand operations and growth strategy have mainly been shaped by domestic consumers. Now that and now to continue growing, Ulta needs to expand into new markets, and Canada is the most logical first step. The proposal is for Ulta to be Canada using a wholly owned subsidiary. That means Ulta retains full control over operations, brand identity, pricing, store layout, customer experience, and everything. This strategy works well because Ulta already has strong financial resources and can handle the upfront cost. The rationale behind this strategy is control, or to build a very recognizable brand in the US to protect that consistency that needs ownership over their stores rather than relying on partners or franchise. Enter the nearby market like Canada has also reduced cultural risk and make logistics easier. The entry mode and strategy details. So the entry mode is a greenfield store in major Canadian sites, Toronto, Vancouver. Integrated responsiveness, low need for localization, high global efficiency, and the benefits are control, brand consistency, and long-term growth. For the entry mode, Ulta would use that's what's called a greenfield strategy. That means they build brand new Ulta stores from scratch instead of buying existing stores. The first wave of locations would be in major metro Palladian areas such as Toronto, Vancouver, and Ontario. Cities with high beauty spending. Ulta would rely on integrated responsiveness strategies, specifically one on low localization needs. The organizational structure is right now Ulta uses a functional structure where different divisions focus on categories like skincare, fragrance, and hair care that works well with domestically, but once they expand internationally, they need a structure designed for global operations. They propose recommendations is for Ulta to create an international division structure. This gives Canada is its own dedicated system team, resource and strategy. The main downside is coordination and complexity. Ulta will need clear communication systems between the U.S. headquarters and a new Canadian division, but overall, this structure supports a smoother international rollout. So the proposed marketing strategy for Canada. Oh, there it goes. So Ulta's current marketing strategy is built around the four P's: product, price, place, and promotion. So product, a wide variety of beauty brands across multiple price ranges. Um, Price, competitive pricing that attracts both casual and premium shoppers. Place, strong distribution with hundreds of nationwide locations. Promotion, heavy use of social media and very successful loyalty program. Also uses the strong digital marketing and has one of the best loyalty system in retail. These strengths are important because they transfer extremely well into Canadian markets. So the proposed marketing strategy for Canada. So for Canada, we recommend keeping Ulta's full product mix plus salon services, which are major differentiator. Many Canadian competitors like Sephora don't offer salon services at this scale, so this becomes an immediate advantage. Pricing must stay competitive with major players like Sephora and Shoppers Drug Mart. Ulta should position itself in the best value option by offering a mix of drugstore and prestigious brands. For placement, should start in top metro areas where beauty spends is highest. At the same time, Ulta needs a strong e-commerce presence from day one because Canadian shoppers rely heavily on online buying, especially in province and with fewer beauty retailers. For promotion, Ulta should adapt its loyalty program for Canadian and partners with influencers who already have a strong presence with Canadian beauty consumers that helps build fast awareness and trust. So overall, the recommendation is Ulta to enter Canada using a controlled phase expansion. This allows the company to test the market, refine operations, and grow sustainability. Ulta should lean on its strengths, its loyalty programs, and wide product variety, salon services, and strong financial position. With careful planning, Canada can become Ulta's first major step forward global expansion. The Canadian market is stable and high income and already has familiar with the US beauty trends, which makes it a low risk, high reward opportunity. For the expansion timeline, um, expanding into Canada supports Ulta's long term that will help grow. Canadian shoppers will earn good income and big beauty buyers. Success in Canada, and in year one, we plan everything, research the market, get approval, and choose store locations. In year two, open the first stores, launch online shopping, and start marketing in Canada. In year three, open more stores, improve services based on consumer feedback. And year four and beyond, keep expanding across Canada and strengthen Ulta's online in-store system. Thank you.